The Golden Mile in Brighton is known for its show-stopping houses, and I'm about to take you on the tour of the newest edition. Chris, I'm extremely impressed with how difficult this must have been to construct. You're on a triangle block, you're right on the main road, you've got power lines. It feels as though everything was against you here. Run us through the process.
Yeah, it certainly was a difficult site to work with. However, there's a brilliant asset out there, which is Port Phillip Bay. So even though we're going to get a small frontage here, we had to maximise that. So that was front and centre of the design outcome.
I did notice as I was driving on the street, a lot of two-storey properties, but yours seems to stand above the rest. How have you managed to do that?
Well, because we've got the basement and a small block of land, we had to maximise the space. So that allowed us to jack up the home as such, about a metre or so, and also maximise those views out to the bay.
The bay is not the only impressive view. I love that void as you enter the home. It's phenomenal.
Yeah, we've got this brilliant door. So the feature is a Mondrian style door. So it has a little bit of a feature as soon as you walk in the house. Great void over the entry, the staircase, and also the lift through there. We've also got upstairs living, so reverse living as such. So up where we are here is the maximum view for your living space, kitchen, dining's all up here, maximise that view. But the view from the master, even though it's slightly on the ground floor, still gets those great views just.
Run me through that ensuite. I've never seen anything like that before.
Yeah, it's a little unique. It's something that the client was happy for us to stretch the limits of a design outcome. We've almost got a his and hers sort of vanity with a bath and a vanity with a shower set up. And then a separate powder room, all within the master ensuite.
I noticed that the alfresco area is off to the side of the property and not at the front. Is there a reason behind that?
It's something that we grappled with early days as far as the design. So yes, you want to throw it out the front because it seems the obvious spot because of where the view is. The winter that would come through, the winds and so forth wouldn't be a great spot for it. So we deliberately put it on the side where it's a bit more private and more people will go out there and they're sort of sheltered as well. So it was fairly strategic with how that worked. So, and we think that the fact that we maximise view with this space right at the point of the property allows that alfresco to work with a bit more freedom.
And you did put a lift in, so the home is completely future-proof.
Yeah, well, it had to be because with the basement, you've got 3 levels, you've got to travel. Yes, it'll be a great workout up and down those stairs. But when you move on in age, you need that little bit of a luxury, and so the lift is a must.
I don't think anyone would want to leave this home once they move in. It'd be pretty hard.
Yeah, we're very proud of what we've achieved here. I guess when we looked at the property initially, we thought, oh my goodness, what are we going to put on here? Then start sketching and sort of working around with the design team as to where that could go. It's amazing how much unfolded and this is where we landed.
Well, I love as well how you've done the joinery in the kitchen. You've decided not to go all the way to the ceiling. What's this idea behind that?
We just want to keep this sort of transparency through the home, so when you're looking from the front to the back, you just see that ceiling running right through. You see the shape in the home. It's got this sort of triangular shape to it, so it accentuates that, so it's deliberate.
And if you look at the street frontage, it literally goes down to a point, right? So there almost is none, but everywhere there's a wall, you can put a window. You've managed to put one in.
Oh, it was very important to get that transparency through the home, seeing the trees, seeing any glimpses of views along the way.
Well, we're on the Golden Mile here in Brighton. You've got some very impressive company with your neighbours. Was it a little bit daunting trying to build a home to justify the area?
It definitely is a great space to live in. And we did sort of walk up and down the street just to get a sense of, I've driven up and down here so often. And yeah, it had to be a home that was worthy. So we feel that we've hit the mark on that front.
I think you've well and truly hit the mark. You've done the site justice.
Yeah, it's great. And it's something that we're very proud of considering the constraints. Who looks at this block and say, yep, we can do something with this. So yeah, it's a tick for us.